A ripple effect of Detroit's bankruptcy is being felt in Michigan communities far from the Motor City. As our cover story explains, they are not far enough for some creditors of municipal bonds who are nervous about getting repaid. County officials in Flint, Michigan, 60 miles from Detroit, sought to raise $54 million for sewer and water improvements by selling municipal bonds. But investors demanded higher interest rates in the wake of Detroit's bankruptcy. Potential municipal bond investors issued the same demand in Saginaw County, 100 miles northwest of Detroit, and again in the city of Battle Creek, 120 miles to the west. In each case, municipal bond offerings had to be postponed and public works projects delayed. The reason? Dale Rosenthal says they're all in Michigan.
There is a big cost, still unknown, to dealing with Detroit. And so it's not clear how much the state would be able to step in for a city that may not be in Metro Detroit, but is still implicitly, or possibly guaranteed by the state.
Investors are getting skittish because they're seeing what Detroit's emergency manager, Kevin Orr, is offering to the holders of Detroit's debt, which is sort of pennies on the dollar.
Funding delayed could itself have a ripple effect on public works projects and private sector development.
This does discourage businesses from possibly moving, expanding. It makes job creation more difficult because your infrastructure is not at as high a quality as competing municipalities outside of Michigan.
However, the $3.7 trillion U.S. municipal bond market overall does not seem to have slowed down. Norwalk, Connecticut sold $21 million in general obligation bonds August 1st. And across the country, other communities have raised a combined $8.6 billion since Detroit's bankruptcy.
It's also really going to come down to what's going on in those individual communities and their ability to pay. And if investors can feel that they can make a decent return and it's in the best interest of that community, I think that those sales will start to move forward.
However, independent research firm Municipal Market Advisors says investors are pulling money out of bond mutual funds, seeking better yields elsewhere. Rising interest rates accompanying the Federal Reserve's tapering of its bond buying program are other contributors to this trend.